Every day, we are faced with a choice. Will we stay where it's safe and familiar, or will we take a step of faith into the unknown? Let's be honest. Most of us prefer to stay comfortable. We like routines. We like knowing what's next. We want control. But here's the truth. You cannot grow and stay comfortable at the same time. God never called us to a life of comfort. He called us to a life of purpose. And sometimes stepping into that purpose requires us to take a risk. If you knew that you couldn't fail, what would you do for the glory of God? Would you start that ministry? Would you forgive that person? Would you speak up in love? Would you move forward in that dream He planted in your heart years ago? Fear keeps many of us stuck. We delay. We doubt. We tell ourselves, maybe one day, or when I'm more ready. But deep down, we know the truth. We're afraid. But fear does not come from God. He gives us a spirit of power, love, and a sound mind. So the real question becomes, will you let fear decide your future? Or will you trust God enough to take the first step? Sometimes the biggest breakthroughs in life begin with the smallest steps of obedience. Just one simple yes to God can change everything. Think about Peter. He saw Jesus walking on water and asked to join him. Jesus said one word, "Come." Peter had to step out of the boat before the miracle happened. He didn't wait for the water to turn to concrete. He didn't wait for reassurance from the others. He stepped out. That's what faith looks like. Not waiting for perfect clarity. Not needing full confirmation. But trusting the one who calls. Yes, there will be risk. Yes, it will be uncomfortable. But what if God meets you right there, in the middle of the unknown? What if His power shows up the moment your feet leave the boat? Too many of us are waiting for a safe road when God is asking us to walk by faith. We want certainty, but God wants trust. You may be thinking, but what if I fail? And I'll ask you, but what if you fly? What if you step out and find a strength in you that you never knew was there? What if you begin to experience the life you are truly meant to live? Growth never happens in comfort. Look at the butterfly. It struggles inside the cocoon before it can fly. Without that struggle, its wings wouldn't be strong enough. The same is true for us. God allows discomfort not to harm us, but to shape us. So maybe today, God is nudging you, not because He's angry, not because He's pushing you too hard, but because He knows what He placed inside you, and He's calling it out. Will you trust Him? Maybe you have a dream that seems too big, a calling that scares you, a desire to do something meaningful, but you've held back. Here's your invitation. Start. Go. Move forward. Take the risk. It's okay if you're nervous. It's okay if you don't feel qualified. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. You might not see the whole picture, but that's okay. Faith is not seeing the whole staircase, but taking the first step. The miracle doesn't happen before the risk. It happens after. So today, choose to trust. Step out of the boat. Let go of comfort and step into calling. Let go of fear and walk in faith. And when you feel afraid, remind yourself, God is with you. God is for you. And He will never leave your side. Say this out loud with me. Lord, I may not feel ready, but I trust you. I choose faith over fear. I choose purpose over comfort. I choose to step out today. Repeat that every morning if you need to, because you are meant to live a life of faith, not fear. You are meant to make a difference. You are called to shine light in the dark. You are called to trust even when the road is unclear. You only get one life. Don't waste it stuck in comfort. Don't settle for safe when God is calling you to soar. He will meet you there. He will strengthen you. He will open the doors. But first, you have to step out.